Our next speaker is a student who has shown us what dedication looks like, both inside and outside of the classroom, whether through their achievements, their leadership, or their ability to connect with others. He is one of our students that has participated in multiple outdoor educational activities that have honed his leadership skills and sense of adventure. Please welcome Elijah Reyes to the stage.
Looking good, boy.
Friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates, good morning. It feels surreal to finally be standing here, caps on, gowns flowing, facing a future we spent years imagining. Today is a result of late nights, early mornings, shared struggles, and quiet victories. We've made it. But our journey here wasn't always straightforward, nor was it always met with unanimous approval from those outside of our community. We chose this path, this school, this place to build our foundation, and yet along the way, we encountered the skeptics, the people who looked at us differently because of the address of our institution, who questioned or raised eyebrows when we mentioned where we spent our days. They made assumptions about the quality of our education, the rigor of our studies, and the limits of our potential. Their doubts were loud at times, casting shadows of uncertainty onto the bright vision we held for ourselves. To those voices of doubt, I can only say this: thank you. Thank you for making us stronger. Your skepticism forced us to look inward, to trust in the quality of the education we were receiving, and most importantly, to trust in ourselves. We didn't need external validation. We forged our own community within these very walls. We used that doubt as fuel, pushing ourselves harder, determined not just to triumph, but to prove that the grit, intelligence, and capability of this graduating class can match any challenge. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Elijah Reyes. I come from two households, and I am the outcome of two teenagers who fell in love at the age of 15 and 16, and baby Elijah came very soon after. I don't know how many teen parents are in the building right now, but I see you and I acknowledge you. Growing up with parents who are still growing up themselves brought much hardship on us, but my mother and father fought for my future till they couldn't fight anymore, and then fought a little harder. I remember running through the house, and I'd flick the light switches to see if we had power that night. And if we didn't, my mother would take me to the park so we could soak up every last bit of light. My father grew me into a man. He taught me to hold my principles close to my heart and respect everyone. Statistically, if you become a teen parent, there is more than a 58% chance that your child will become a teen parent as well. My parents were told that their whole life. Not only will I become a statistic, but the life I live will not be an ideal one. I thank God you never let the world get to you, Mom and Dad, because my life is more than beautiful. And I used to despise the love my mother would give to me being a young and reckless teenager. I'd always give her attitude, and I'd find her love annoying. But the woman who I convinced myself to be so annoying was praying on her knees for me every night, always loving me. And I used to never show love to my father. I always thought he never had any wisdom to share and never appreciated the time he wanted with me or the time that I had with him. But that same man worked like a dog day and night, trying to give me every single thing I needed and wanted. God opened my eyes and showed me how precious they are, and how lucky I am to have parents like that. So if those two teen parents could please stand up so I can acknowledge them. You may now sit. Now, I did become a statistic, but not the one I was told I'd become. I am now part of the 87% of teens who graduate high school. But my journey here was far from easy. I never went to class. I'd skip, go out and smoke, never turned in anything. I was unmotivated, sad, and angry. But of course, my mother and father, who wanted me to be better than I ever were, had found it. Now let me say I never wanted to come here because I thought the same thing as every other homeschool. But arriving here was nothing less than a miracle. This school provided everything I needed and more, giving me every opportunity to become a greater student. I made friends and connections I'll continue to have for a lifetime, and I even became a school leader by becoming Endeavor's FBLA president and joining the leadership class. Endeavor gave me more chances than I gave myself, and coming here was worth all the backlash from the people outside of our community. I thank God day and night for sitting me upright and walking me to the light. My graduation, all my glory goes to him.
Amen.
Amen.
As we celebrate our strength and resilience, we must also pause for a moment of profound gratitude. None of us stand here alone. We must thank the teachers who challenged us to think critically, the staff who kept the machines running, and the administrators who created the environment for us to flourish. We owe so much to our families and friends, our personal cheer squads, who provided endless support, encouragement, and understanding when the pressures mounted. Look around you, fellow graduates. We are the sum of our perseverance and our support systems. We are ready for what comes next. As we step into the next chapter, remember the power of doubt we overcame. Remember the strength we found in each other. Go forth with your heads held high. Be proud of where you came from, but never stop striving for where you want to go. The world is waiting. Let's show them what we're made of. Congratulations to the class of 2025.